All right, well, we got not a snake, but a turtle boy. Look at this dude. First box turtle this month. It's been a while since I've seen one of these guys, since we were up in Michigan, but pretty average looking. A little bit beat up, but we'll send him on his way. There you go, dude. Alrighty then. Well, we have yet another man in the road. Look at this guy. I don't know if this has got just a slider, but look at his little gash, man. But I guess I'll just move him off to the side here. I mean, don't want to leave him in the road, but there you go, dude. Good morning, y'all. I am out here today, kind of midday so far. I did road cruise a little bit this morning and didn't really get anything except a few turtles. But I'm out here in the more hot part of the day, walking this creek, hoping to pick up a few snakes. Just an area that I've never really spent much time. I'm definitely excited to kind of get out and explore a little bit, and I'm really hoping to turn up one of the coolest salamander species that's here in Tennessee, and we'll see what happens. Oh, there's a water snake right there. I'm an idiot. Well, that didn't take long. I just came over to walk by this rock pile, and there's our first snake of the day. First snake back in Tennessee, and it is a beautiful, kind of looks Midlandish too. You know, that red, but kind of cool. My first water snake, my first snake in this county. What a goofball. I kind of want to get a look at this guy's belly just to see if he is Midland or not. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got barely the end of his tail. Let's move him up here. Whoa. Whoa, goodness the musk. Whoa, goodness the biting. Wow, that is a beautiful water snake. He's doing the tornado death roll. Although he does have a bolus. Ouch. But just look at those colors. That is crazy. Oh, and then the bite. All right, well, I'll just grab a picture of this guy and then get him back. This guy is really cool looking, but I'll let him back into his bush, or I guess just the water. Well, I just spotted my next snake of the day, a new species. That is a queen snake. I was actually hoping to see one of these guys today. I highly doubt we're gonna be able to catch him. I mean, that is a pretty deep little section of the creek there. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a closer look at him, but very cool. I'm kind of surprised the snakes are just out in sun like this. I mean, it's pretty warm out, but I guess that's a good sign for me. So it's not very often that I put effort into finding salamanders, just because to me they're not as cool as snakes. They can be super neat. I'm not saying that, you know, I hate them or anything. I love finding them, but this species of salamander is probably the coolest one in the country, in my opinion, and maybe even the entire world. I mean, there's a lot of cool salamanders, but this species is called the eastern hellbender, and it is what I would consider a giant species of salamander. And as far as I know, they are in this exact creek that I'm in. So we will see what happens. I have not targeted this species before, so I'm really interested to see how things go, and I'm excited for the opportunity to turn one up. Okay. I'd like very much to not get anywhere near this thing. Oh my goodness. That is insane. I don't get spooked out by snakes, but something like that creeps me out beyond anything. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a queen snake right up there. Well, after having what I think were a couple snakes literally almost fall on my head, I finally spotted a queen snake that we might be able to actually catch. You can see her right there. The queen snakes seem to be slightly more arboreal than the water snakes, and I find them in a ton and just little trees and bushes like this that overhang the creek. This is just about my max reach. Let me pull her down. Got her. Come here, baby. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a cool snake. Thank you for pooping on me. I'm glad we got one of these guys in hand today. And you can see that belly there. Really, really unique. I really wish I found more of these guys. They're fairly common, but I guess I just haven't gotten super lucky with finding them. I found a decent amount this year already, but you can see definitely not a water snake to those of you who are kind of new to identifying stuff. They have a really, really unique looking belly. They're much more of a solid kind of grayish color, grayish brown, and they usually have really small heads. As you can see, a water snake of this size would have much bigger heads, and just a really unique snake. So yeah, I missed that one. But as you can see, the pretty much exact same type of bush as the last ones. And they seem to like it. It's kind of nice because I'm usually used to seeing like a dozen water snakes to one queen snake ratio. And right now we've seen more queen snakes than water snakes, which is kind of surprising. Well, y'all, this is a fun occurrence. So there is the spare. Here is my less than a week old tire that I got from Discount Tire because I got a flat on the way home from Michigan. And it's been like, I don't know, literally right about a week that I've had this. And I already got a hole in it. It's completely goofed. Tried to pump it up already. It's got a gaping hole in it. I can almost put my finger through. But, so yeah, it's kind of put a damper on my day. So yeah, got to get the spare on by myself in this 90-degree heat and then start chugging back home, I guess. And to make matters worse, y'all, I just got stung by a bunch of yellow jackets. Ow. 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 All right, guys. Well, I'm out here on my 20th birthday, getting ready to, or I guess we've been ready to. We're out here road cruising. Me and my brother, he's over there. We're probably hoping for a rattlesnake today. That seems to be kind of the thing to go for. Obviously, there's chances at a bunch of other things that would be cool, but would love to get my brother his first timber rattlesnake, and we'll see what happens. Guys, we did it. We did it. Look at it. Look. Oh my goodness, dude. Let's go. Dude, I was just telling Mason. Let me grab my hook here. I was literally just telling Mason that oh, dude, that thing is huge. Oh my goodness.
That is the biggest snake I've ever seen.
Dude, that thing is huge. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me, bro? Oh, dude, that has to be the biggest rattlesnake I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. Look at the rattle on that thing. Oh my goodness. Hey, let's go. That is a record snake. Oh my, dude. My mind is blown right now. That is massive though. Yeah. Well, guys, unfortunately my car has to be annoying, but that is insane, dude. This guy's kind of like climbing up this hill a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm holding my phone like straight and the hill just goes up. You know. Oh my goodness. Dude, what? Dude, this thing is humongous. All right, we're gonna get this girl off. There's a chance that there's a car coming. There you go, girl. Right along this log here. There you go. Oh, I didn't even see her head going up there. Go to your business, girl. Or just sit there. Sorry we had to bother you.
It'll be bad.
Well, dude, that's your first rattlesnake ever.
Yep.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's so cool. Well, I guess we'll keep cruising. Hopefully we can maybe get something else here. It's been a pretty long while of us not getting anything, but it was worth it. All right, guys. Well, obviously the rattlesnake was the only thing that we ended up cruising the other night, which I'm not complaining at all. That was super, super cool and really, really nice, big old adult individual. So very cool. But today I'm out here walking a creek. It's very, very hot. It's probably already in the high 80s, gonna be probably in the mid 90s. So yeah, we're just trying to stay cool, trying not to overheat, trying not to trip and fall. Actually, that would probably be completely fine if we ended up chilling in the water. But just gonna walk some of this habitat and check it out and see what we can turn up. And while I'm thinking about it, I would like to sincerely apologize to all you guys for missing a couple weeks of uploading. I'm really, really frustrated about it. And it's not that I didn't try. I did try several times, in fact. I got skunked a few times. And just a lot of unfortunate circumstances. I do apologize. I'm hoping that that never has to happen again. I should hopefully have weekly vlogs from here on out, at least for the rest of the year. But yeah, I do apologize for that. I know a lot of you guys were expecting it, and a lot of you guys reached out, which I did appreciate. So yeah, we should be back to regular scheduling. Sundays at 8 a.m. Central Time. But yeah, I do apologize for that, and hopefully that is the last time I will ever have any missed weeks. Sometimes, obviously, in the slow seasons, it happens. But yeah, with that being said, shouldn't happen again, hopefully. So I've never seen a catfish before, ever in my life. There's a dead one. And funny enough, I actually saw a hawk flying up from here a ways back. So I actually wonder if this guy got dropped by the hawk. Kind of interesting. You can see, I don't even know, I'm not going to mess with that thing, but it looks like there could be like claw marks or beak marks, something like that. But it's kind of crazy. Were you sneezing? What a goofball. We are officially waist deep in the water. Whew, it is cold. And I'm trying not to slip because my creek shoes are not what they once were. My toes are actually poking out, unfortunately. So I decided to stray away from the creek a little bit because I saw this pretty cool looking area. This kind of, I guess, waterfall type thing. But there's only a tiny bit of water right here. And I was thinking that because the fish and the crawdads and stuff that are in here have nowhere to go, it'd be a good place for snakes to hang out. Guys, this is kind of insane. I think that I just found dinosaur tracks at the bottom of the river. Either that or it's just a crane, but it's probably dinosaurs. Ah! I bet you guys didn't know I could speak hawk. Look at this. A softball. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but I was a D1 fast pitch softball pitcher. Yeah. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but back in the day, I was a killer basketball trick shotter. Perfect throw.
Perfect throw.
As you guys can probably tell, there's a chance that I'm literally losing my mind out here, which is fine, but I do need to find a snake at some point. I've been out here for... My GoPro is making me mad. The making of this video has not been great for my physical, emotional, and mental health. I mean, started off with me getting a flat tire in the middle of nowhere. And then me getting stung by a bunch of bees. And then me just face planting on a bunch of rocks. Ow. That's why you have good shoes. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be very glad when the filming of this video is over. I thought that was a snake. It's just a crack. Hey, a ringneck. Look at that. A rock-on-rock ringneck. And our first good look at a snake today. There's this little guy in situ. Under his rock. Come here, dude. Look at that. Nope. You wouldn't really think that a ringneck could be found literally right next to a creek like this, but they love these little hillsides. I doubt they eat these salamanders here, but there's tons of salamanders on these little drip walls and things like this. Hopefully not the last one we'll see today. I kind of saved this spot for last because I knew that there was a chance we could see some. And what is my phone not doing focusing? Good grief. There he goes. Just this flaky, crumbly rocks. All right, well, my GoPro's completely dead, but there is a little long-tailed salamander. I actually think, obviously, other than the one that I flipped a little bit ago, this should be the first one of the year. But I will probably just tickle this guy out. Sometimes the water gets too deep for you to just wade through. And you gotta hold your bag up. Feels nice though. All right, y'all, well, I just saw that you can't even see is a turtle. I'm gonna try to grab his butt out of here. There we go. We got him. A little slider. Your boy just yoinked a turtle. Look at that guy. There's also a bigger one that got away, but I have no clue where he's at. But this guy just tried burying into the rock, and I got him. All right, brother, back you go. Very cool. Now let me get off of these sharp rocks somehow. Ow. So apparently, hopefully I don't get banned off YouTube for showing this, but I sliced myself on a shell, and as you can tell, kind of is bleeding a little bit. All good though, we're chilling. As Grandpa would say if he was here, just wash it off in some clean, sanitary water, and you'll be fine. All right, guys, well, I walked literally that entire creek, so I'm gonna call it quits for